Thank you, Tom, for that report of the fraternity. The next item now is the annual communication of the foundation. So, Alex, are you ready to take it away?
I am. Thank you. Welcome, everybody, and thank you all for joining and for being a part of what has been a remarkably successful year for the foundation in a variety of different ways. And I appreciate all the kind words from Evan and from Tom and some of you who have been texting me during this. And I just want to say that it is truly an honor and a pleasure to do this. And it has been for all of the news and disruption. This has been, our programs have been one of the wonderful ways for me to remain steady and feel as though we're having impact. And every year, you know, we might say that in a more casual tone, but I think this year and probably for the next subsequent years, our foundation, your foundation, will be more necessary and more impactful than ever. And I'm very grateful for the people who have allowed us to continue to do that. Every year we run an annual fund with dollars coming in from brothers, everybody from undergraduates all the way up to we have some folks that have been giving for 50+ years. And it allows us to hold Archons Academy in January, presented at no cost to the chapters. It offers professional staff visits to the chapters, programming such as the Leadership Institute and other opportunities. But especially, it provides for the scholarship program that we also run, both for undergraduates and now graduate students. So I want to especially thank all the donors who are with us right now and the donors who have been in communication the past few days, especially those that are in the Founders Society, which right now we would typically be having our Founders Society lunch. And for all the Founders Society members giving $250 or more annually, a special token of my appreciation and especially from the board. I also want to just acknowledge the many folks who have made planned gift arrangements in their wills and estate plans, and those have over the history of Psi Upsilon, those have been very pivotal. In fact, they have started the foundation many years ago in the 80s, was really jump-started by Brother Shefflin, who really made a gift in his estate plans that enabled us to really grow the scholarship program. And then just a special thanks to the 1833 Club members, those undergraduates who give $18.33. We really appreciate your support, your engagement, and starting early. I'm going to be shameless today on this call because why not? And if you are moved at any point in today's proceedings or tomorrow, you can actually text to give. We have a new way of giving, and that Jonathan probably can post that number in the chat screen, but I'll also tell you if you feel the need, very easy to give, 317-399-4318. I feel like I might be on a PBS fund drive here saying that, but I do appreciate the support of everybody, and especially of our board members and the individuals who really have spent a lot of time talking about our investment policy, talking about our programs, how we pivot, how we support things that may need to change, and how we make available funds that we know we might need in the future. So I especially want to thank Vice Chair Matt Eckenrode, EpiNew class of 2004, our Chair Emeritus Patrick Gilrain, Psi 83, Martin Brayboy, our Secretary Gamma 84, Treasurer John F.H. Ong, Gamma 82, and also our directors Doug Jackman, Omega 89, Gary Pan, Eta 86, Larry Rakers, Omicron 86, and especially a warm welcome to our newest board member from the TAW chapter, Garrett Gleim. And of course, a very special thanks, in addition to the comments made by Tom, to Jonathan Chaffin, Gamma Tau double O, and our Director of Administration, who I feel like has become a new best friend, Beth Ann Taylor. It is a lot of work to do what we do, even the behind the scenes and the amount of phone calls and discussions I have with donors and with all of you on any given day. It really does take a certain amount of love and dedication, and especially for the board members who have been serving for a while, the increase of work over the past year, maybe even 2 years, has really been because of the innovation that we have been going through, and I am so grateful for everybody's help. Just a little bit about our scholarships. The scholarship program is really the hallmark program of the foundation, and we grant money to brothers who demonstrate moral, intellectual, and social excellence in their chapters, on their campuses, and in their communities. The foundation awarded 16 undergraduate scholarships this year, and we also, for the first time in our history, we awarded 4 graduate scholarships. This is in no doubt a moment where we forged ahead when disruption made things a little bit uneasy. But because of generosity, because of dedication, and because of the thoughtful attention of the scholarship committee, and the led by Dick Rasmussen, who I especially want to thank for his commitment to developing a new program with me. They spend a considerable amount of time volunteering to read each application extremely thoughtfully, and also coming to consensus, which is remarkably difficult when you have such a stellar group of people. So I want to especially thank the scholarship committee, Gary Pan, Ada 86, Dick Rasmussen, Upsilon 72, Jim Swanky, row 80, Mike Thibodeau, Epsilon Nu 11, Sarah Mayo, a new recruit, Chi Delta 15, Tom Allen, a new recruit, Theta 89, Bob Dorigo Jones, a new recruit as well, Epsilon Nu 85, Sherry Mesner, whose husband Lou served for a long time and really helped to spearhead the graduate scholarship, and of course Evan Terry, who's been on since 1996 and will continue, Epsilon Phi 93. There's also, I just want to also say the generosity of the folks that have spent their time with us in conversation for the speaker series. It is wonderful to see so many new faces on these calls, people who have not shown up to other events, people who live in cities that we just don't get to, and being able to include them in our brotherhood and keep them part of our Psi Youth life is really awesome. The inspiration of their stories, as well as the awesome stories of our scholarship recipients, has led us to launch a new publication called the Psi U Beacon, and that really highlights in depth the great stories of our awardees, and that's online as well as has been printed, and there'll be another edition coming out in October. So I do want to use this time to speak directly to the undergraduates. We strongly urge every chapter, no matter what the chances are or what the obstacles are, to apply for these scholarships. This year's awards ranged from $750 to $6,000 based on merit and financial need. Our goal is always to award as much money to as many people as we can. And I really hope that as you think about the fall, you will begin to socialize this opportunity with your fellow brothers. The grants go live on November 1st online for both the graduate and the undergraduate scholarships, and we really can't award them if people don't apply. So I urge you to apply, share it with your friends. It is a fairly seamless and simplified process, and I really would love to see more people apply than ever before, because it really is the cornerstone of why we're here. I'll also just take a moment to say that we have launched a new program that I think is very unique in our world, called the Psi Upsilon Social Impact Fellowship. And it launched this month, and it is there to highlight and recognize our brothers committed to doing good in the community and society, a central part of who we are as a fraternity. And you've heard stories of people stepping up and doing extra good in this time, and we want to be more a part of that. This has been a year-long development, but now more than ever, we know that we're going to need leaders who are able to tackle the new challenges that our world faces and is going to continue to face. There's really no industry that is not turning to do good for the world. Education, healthcare, social work, international development, and so many for-profit companies have included environmental, social, and governance into their mission. And that's because they know that it really is the path of the future. And so we want to support emerging leaders in their pursuit of skills development. And so the foundation, as a fellowship, will grant dollars to emerging leaders who are seeking to improve their leadership skills, whether it be speaking, public speaking, accounting, strategic planning, whatever that might be. We have a myriad of different ways that the funds can be used. And so graduate members, so alumni, can apply. We have an ongoing application right now that will go till September, and I encourage you all to find members within your chapters and your alumni body to apply. And this really speaks right back to the heart of who we are, and so it's an exciting moment for us to reinvent ourselves and commit to living out our values throughout our life. So find more at psiu.org. I am so thrilled. Chris Bridges, a brother on the executive council, has agreed to chair the committee. We have an extraordinary group of wonderful steering and selection committee members, and I look forward to sharing more about that in upcoming publications. But that is all I have. I just want to thank everybody again for what has been a very unique but wonderful time. And on behalf of the entire board, thank you for everybody's generosity and engagement. Brother Terry, I yield to you.